My name is Fabricio Brevion and I'm originally from south of Patagonia, Argentina. I've been traveling around the world for the last 12 years, and since the last 8 years I came to the state to prepare this thing called Expedición Alegría. Expedición Alegría is a non-profit organization that is working toward to assist the human being in how to assist the planet or others. In Latin America and Asia, we have been working with the schools and with farmers, with kids from the street, from environmental projects such as the Water for Gas that we are introducing right now, that is making your car run on hydrogen. I'm going to be traveling through 21 Latin American countries where there is up and downs everywhere, and one of the things that hydrogen does is give you like a 20% more power to the engine. So that's really helping me, because I do have a 4 cylinders and now it feels like a 6 cylinders. So it's something amazing. It's totally what I need. I see Water for Gas website from Ozzy Freedom. He came up with this very simple design of an electrolyzer and how to split hydrogen and oxygen from the water, just by connecting it to the battery and letting it go through a hose to the intake or carburetor.
Everybody can see how simple it is. A few screws. This is from the irrigation department in Home Depot. This is from irrigation, just for stuff from the garden, from the sprinklers and from stuff like that. And a few bolts and nuts, and you make this thing. You fill it out with water, not with ice, but you can fill it out with almost anything. You put some baking soda in there, and you put it together. And the car just takes it and saves gas.
When you go to ForOneFuture.net, it's going to take you to the website of Ozzy, where he, besides explaining you the whole thing and process how this thing works, also give you a few tips, such as going to those meetings where everybody is doing this experiment and everybody shares their knowledge, and they show you how to do it in their different ways and the results that give it to them. Everybody's very enthusiastic into this thing, because it's something that it will really make a difference in life. It could give you from the 20 to 100% more mileage per gallon, depending how you make it. So you're always going to play around and see which one is the thing that gives you the best results.
Hey, we're all experimenting, trying to figure out what's going to work.
The basic components for this electrolyzer is something so simple. It's a piece of metal, actually stainless steel, that like electrodes, okay, that you put inside this plastic jar or glass jar or whatever you build it, and you connect this to the battery, and like everybody did on the school, you just split the hydrogen and oxygen from the water. Hydrogen is 3 times more powerful than gasoline. So when you put a little bit of hydrogen, mix it with the oxygen and the gasoline, you make a pretty powerful mix.
I covered this up to lower the amount of air going through, so the vacuum system would draw more hydrogen out of the unit.
The gasoline burns almost 100%. So in that way you will need to press the gas pedal a lot less, and you will be releasing very low emissions because you don't have all the pollution from the gasoline.
It controls the engine idle. If you're in city, you're going to switch it over to the city side, and you're going to need more horsepower because you're stopping and going the whole time. So you turn it up to here, you get the horsepower you need. But if you're highway and you're just cruising, then you can turn it down lower. The engine will keep it at a lower idle. It doesn't use as much gas, and it makes the hydrogen more effective. And so you just keep it at a lower idle, and if you're just cruising, that's all you need.
So this is something that it could help us big time, but only if it's installed properly and safe. With less than $50, you will make a big difference in terms of environment, because hydrogen helps so much to the gas, so release almost 0 emissions when it burns, and also increase the power of your engine and increase the economy of the country, because people doesn't have to waste that much money on gas, so they have the money to put it somewhere else. It's a win-win-win-win, We are running out of sources of every kind. So every single thing that we can do to make a difference is more than important. If you are interested in running your car on hydrogen, go to for1future.net and you will find out how.
Nini ni mudu da di ba